The Prabhu Tarun Bulletin has completed 1 year. एक अख्खं वर्ष झालं आहे. Our first edition was published on 30th April 2023. And so far, we have brought to you 12 editions. This is our 13th. So, welcome to the Prabhu Tarun Bulletin, म्हणजेच बातम्या. ही बुलेटिनची idea, as all of you probably already know, was Sanjana Kothare's. She pitched it to me sometime early last year. We discussed it and we got so excited कि हम निकल पड़े. And thanks to our wonderful team, we were able to get a superb logo, our background score, our theme music, and some lovely anchors. It's been a great journey so far. Thank you also to all of you who sent us your news, tumche photo, tumche videos throughout the past year. And a huge thank you to all of you, our audience, our viewers. Thanks to your likes, kind comments and encouragement, we want to go on and on. On that note, we have reminded you earlier too, if you would like to be a part of our team, if you can help us in any way, तुम्ही आम्हाला काहीही मदत करू शकाल, तर surely email us. Let us know and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Along with suggestions, along with kind comments, we have also received some criticisms. So we would like to improve. We know that we have scope to improve. But kindly just email us किंवा खाली comments मध्ये सांगा so that we can keep a proper note of where and what we can improve on. All right then, let's not wait. We have a great anniversary edition. Let's start the Prabhu Tarun Bulletin with काही इकडे तिकडे.
Namaskar. Pandit Sujan Rane's book, My Journey of Portrait Painting, was published on the auspicious occasion of Gudi Padwa on 9th April 2024. Pandit Rane has dedicated this book in the memory of his father, late Keshavrao Rane, who was a renowned portrait painter himself. The book is a compilation of Pandit Rane's paintings of world-renowned celebrities and his family. This book is a treasure for art enthusiasts for sure. Congratulations, Pandit Sujan Rane. Mr. Abhay Rao won India's Best CEO Award for Mercedes-Benz and received the award from German and Indian board members. This award happens to be the most prestigious award in Mercedes-Benz. Mr. Abhay Rao is the CEO for Mercedes-Benz in BU Bhandari, Pune. Congratulations, Shri Abhay Rao. Professor Suhasini Kirtikar was honored and felicitated by the Mumbai Marathi Grantha Sangrahalaya. They also awarded a Puraskar to Mr. Sheetal Tarpade for Prakash Yojana of Krishnavila play. Both these honors were received at the hands of Dr. Ravindra Shobhani, Akhil Bharatiya Marathi Sahitya Sammelan Adhyaksha. Congratulations, Professor Kirtikar and Mr. Sheetal. Tanya Vijaykar's first Marathi movie as a costume designer was released on 19th April 2024. The name of the movie is My Lake. Directed by Priyanka Tanwar, starring Sonali Khare and Umesh Kamath. Heartiest congratulations, Tanya.
For everything. आणि आमचे कॉस्ट्युम ज्यांनी केले त्या तान्या ज्या काय आम्ही चकाचक मस्त दिसतोय त्या तान्यामुळे. आणि
Sian Lakdawala, aged 10 years, participated at India Cubers League 4.0 held at Phoenix Mall, Pune on Sunday, 14th April 2024. He won the second runner-up silver position and also the second runner-up in mirror cube. Way to go, Sian! Pathare Prabhu Social Samaj event 136 Vardhapan Din Puraskar Sohla was held on 2nd April 2024 at the Pathare Prabhu Hall in Khar. Retired Judge Saubhagyashree Parikh Nidurandar was the chief guest for this event. Congratulations to all the winners.
नमस्कार. हिंदू संस्कृतीत चैत्र शुद्ध प्रतिपदा हा दिवस महापर्व किंवा नववर्ष म्हणून साजरा करण्याची परंपरा आहे. या पहिल्या दिवशी नवे संकल्प करून प्रगतीकडे वाटचाल सुरू करण्याचा हा दिवस आपण गुढीपाडवा म्हणून साजरा करतो. तसे गुढीपाडवा साजरा करण्याची अनेक आख्यायिका सुद्धा आहेत. असे म्हटले जाते की ब्रह्मदेवाने विश्वनिर्मिती केली ती पाडव्याच्या दिवशी आणि पुढे सत्ययुगाची सुरुवात झाली. म्हणून नूतन वर्षारंभ म्हणून गुढीपाडवा साजरा केला जातो. गुढी उंच बांबू किंवा काठीपासून तयार केली जाते. त्या काठीच्या एका टोकाला रेशमी कापड, कडुलिंब, फुलांचा हार आणि साखरेच्या पदकांची माळ बांधून त्यावर तांबा बसविला जातो. या दिवशी विश्वातील तेज तत्व आणि प्रजापती लहरी या मोठ्या प्रमाणात उत्सर्जित होतात आणि गुढीच्या माध्यमाने आपण त्या अधिकाधिक संचित करायचा प्रयत्न करतो. असं देखील म्हणतात की जेव्हा श्रीराम लंकेवर विजय मिळवून अयोध्येला परतले तेव्हा प्रजेने त्यांचे स्वागत ध्वज उभारून मोठ्या आनंदाने केले. याच दिवशी प्रभू रामांचा 14 वर्षांचा वनवास देखील संपला होता. म्हणून हा आनंदोत्सवाचा दिवस साजरा करतात असे सांगितले जाते. कारणे तशी अनेक असतील, पण हा दिवस प्रत्येक पाठारे प्रभूंच्या घरात देखील तेवढाच उत्साह आणि आनंदाने साजरा केला जातो. पारंपरिक पेहराव आणि त्यात पारंपरिक मेजवानी जसे केशरी भात, मटणाचे गोडे इत्यादी बनवले जाते. नवीन वस्तू खरेदी, व्यवसाय प्रारंभ, सुवर्ण खरेदी इत्यादी देखील केल्या जातात.
Namaskar, this is Neha Dalvi, and once again we are bringing to you the most auspicious times in the month of May 2024.
The month of May 2024 does not show any time auspicious for marriages or to enter a new home. There are 9 days generalized as auspicious for any kind of property purchase, and there are 18 days generalized as auspicious for vehicle purchases.
गेल्या महिन्यात आपण संकष्टी तिथीचं महत्त्व जाणून घेतलं. त्याचप्रमाणे आणखी एका तिथीला खूप महत्त्व आहे, ती म्हणजे एकादशी. हिंदू कॅलेंडरनुसार प्रत्येक 11व्या दिवशी एकादशीची तिथी लागते आणि प्रत्येक महिन्याला 2 एकादशीचे व्रत असतात, एक शुक्ल पक्षात आणि दुसरा कृष्ण पक्षात. भगवान विष्णूंचे भक्त त्यांचे आशीर्वाद लाभण्याकरिता हा उपवास पाळतात. हा उपवास 3 दिवसांचा असतो. दुसऱ्या दिवशी पोटात अन्न शिल्लक राहू नये म्हणून एकादशीच्या आदल्या दिवशी दुपारी एक वेळचं जेवण केलं जाते. त्यानंतर एकादशीच्या दिवशी कडक उपवास पाळला जातो आणि दुसऱ्या दिवशी सूर्योदयानंतरच उपवास सोडला जातो. धार्मिक ग्रंथांनुसार एकादशी उपवासाचे 4 प्रकार सांगितले आहेत. प्रत्येक जण आपापल्या इच्छेनुसार आणि शरीराच्या सामर्थ्यानुसार यातील कोणत्याही प्रकारचा उपवास करू शकतो. पण उपवास कसा करावा आणि कोणता करावा हे मात्र उपोषण सुरू करण्याआधी निश्चित केलंच पाहिजे. आणि ह्या उपवासामध्ये कोणत्याही प्रकारचं धान्य व तृणधान्य ह्यात मनाई आहे. एकादशी उपवासाचे 4 प्रकार म्हणजे 1. जलाहार उपवास, म्हणजे फक्त पाण्यावर उपवास केला जातो. कोणत्याही एकादशीला जलाहार उपवास करू शकतो, पण बहुतेक भक्त निर्जला एकादशीला हा उपवास करतात. या वर्षात येणाऱ्या निर्जला एकादशीच्या तारखा समोर दिलेल्या आहेत. दुसरा प्रकार आहे क्षीरभोजी उपवास, म्हणजे दूध आणि दूधजन्य पदार्थांवर उपवास केला जातो. तिसरा प्रकार फलाहारी उपवास, म्हणजे केवळ फळांवर उपवास केला जातो. या उपवासात फक्त उच्च दर्जांची फळे खावीत, आंबा, द्राक्ष, केळी, बदाम, पिस्ता वगैरे, आणि पालेभाज्या खाऊ नयेत. चौथा प्रकार आहे नक्तभोजी उपवास, म्हणजे सूर्यास्तापूर्वी दिवसभरात एकदाच जेवण करणे. एकादशीच्या उपवासाच्या वेळी निषिद्ध असलेल्या सोयाबीन, गहू, तांदूळ आणि कडधान्यांसह कोणतंही धान्य आणि तृणधान्य एकाच जेवणात असू नये. नक्तभोजींच्या मुख्य आहारात साबुदाणा, शिंगाडा, रताळे, बटाटे आणि शेंगदाणे यांचा समावेश होतो. अशा रीतीने एकादशी व्रताचे नियमित पालन केल्याने सर्व व्याधी दूर होऊ शकतात आणि कोणत्याही शारीरिक त्रासातून आपल्याला मुक्तता मिळू शकते.
Did you know? The first Indian judge of the Honorable Supreme Court, present Bombay High Court, was Honorable Justice Janardhan Vasudev Agaskar in the year 1864.
Academic milestones. Dr. Atish Eshana Alok Pradhan has been awarded the Doctor of Philosophy, PhD, in Chemical Engineering. Atish has done his thesis in Autonomous Material Development and Automation based on Inverse Engineering, a closed-loop design for advancing innovation, from the University of Buffalo. Abhijit Pradhan has completed his Masters of Science from London School of Economics in Accounting and Finance. Nishka Kothare, daughter of Sanjana and Deepak Kothare, secured the Bachelor of Arts degree in Psychology and English with a CGPA of 8.14. Congratulations to all our academic achievers and best wishes for your future endeavors. Prabhu Tarun Diary. The sacred thread ceremony of Shwet Priyesh Vijaykar took place on 28th of April 2024. Gandhali Sanjay Dalvi and Sankalp Sunil Amre tied the knot on April 20th, 2024, marking the beginning of their beautiful journey together as a married couple. Mr. Satej Jayvant Talpade and Meena Satej Talpade maiden name Meena Keshav Kirtikar, celebrated their golden wedding anniversary on 13th April 2024. Heartiest congratulations to you all. Tejaswini Pratap Vaskar passed away at the age of 94 years on 25th February 2024 at Worli, Mumbai. Srimati Namita Rajendra Nayak passed away at the age of 71 years on 22nd of March 2024 at Girgaon, Mumbai. Meena Mukund Kothare passed away peacefully at the age of 96 years on 28th of April 2024 at Dombivli, Thane. Dr. Usha Ramesh Raje, maiden name Sadhana Chandrakant Dhairyavan, passed away on the 28th of April 2024 at Roha.
Hi everyone. We are celebrating the first year anniversary of our very own Prabhu Tarun Bulletin, and we are super excited to add this new segment to our bulletin, which is called as Talk to Us. And because it's our first year anniversary, we wanted to start with something fresh and young. And what better way of doing this than to call our youngsters, our very own youth icons from the Prabhu Tarun community, to come here and so we can have our own sweet discussion. I'm so happy to have on this talk show our three youngsters, Sania Navalkar, Ishan Kothare, and Ananya Vora. Um, and one thing to add is this particular segment has a theme that is friendship. So happy to have you all on board. Now,
Thanks so much.
thank you,
Thank
thank you. I'm going to ask each of the guests to introduce the other one. So because you're all friends and you obviously know each other, you're going to be talking about your friend, introducing them. Ishan I would ask you to introduce Ananya.
Okay, so meet my friend Ananya Vora, the girl from Switzerland. She's becoming a lawyer. So if anybody wants to kill someone or is about to do some crime, she's there to defend you. She's extremely studious.
So Sanya is from India and she lives in Koregaon and she works very long hours at the hospital. Does everything she can to help everyone. And yeah, that's Sanya in a nutshell.
Thank you.
Nice. That's a very good girl introduction.
This is my friend Ishan. He's my best friend, and what do I say about him? He's the most humble guy that you will ever come across. Most helpful. Someone who has a bit of time bomb anger issues. Little. Only with me though.
Ananya, if you were to, God forbid, if you were to lose your memory, and if I had to tell you one thing about Ishan, so you don't remember anyone, of course, but if I just tell you this thing, then you suddenly remember, oh, Ishan, you would have the light bulb moment. So what would that thing be?
I actually have one for both of them. So for Ishan, I would say he's a person who can make you laugh at any time, no matter how upset you are or how annoyed you are. You can just call him up and he will have something funny to say about it, even if it's not funny at all, which is a quality I've not come across in many people, and it's very valuable as a friend. And for Sanya, it's just I don't know. Even though we haven't met each other so many times, well, all of us, but just this trip when I was in India, she got us matching rings, and we both have the same ring that we can wear to think
Ah.
about each other.
If we are to make a movie on friendship, on three of you, if we were to make one, what movie would it be?
I feel it could be Born Beyond Oceans is one movie title I would think of. So I mean, wherever we are in the world, no matter which part, I know for a matter of fact, we'll always share a bond that we wouldn't be able to with someone else. So that's the
That
title.
would be a very deep movie.
So if you were to switch lives with each other, whose shoes would you want to be? Like what, or rather, I would ask you, what's the first thing you would do in the other person's shoes?
I think I would wake up, I'll take my phone, I'll drop in a mail to the hospital, to the people around. I'll just say, I am going on a leave for 2 weeks. Please do not disturb me. And I'm just going on a vacation. I'll go to some country. I'll probably go visit Ananya, go to Switzerland, stay over there for 2 weeks, and then come back and then deal with all the ruckus which is left behind.
She's doing that badly.
Yeah,
Oh God, poor
I
thing.
think she'll agree to this.
Yeah.
She also
Oh,
wants to do that, but I don't think she has the guts
she's
to
not
do
able to
that.
do it, so you'll do it when we get into her shoes.
Yeah.
Alright.
And that brings us to the end of the anniversary edition of the Prabhu Tarun Bulletin. Once again, if you can help us in any way, कशाही पद्धतीने आम्हाला नक्की ईमेल करा at bulletin.pt@gmail.com. आमची टीम एक शॉर्ट आता ब्रेक घेणार आहे. So our next bulletin will air on June 30th, 2024. Till then, be safe, take care, bye bye.